Here we go. I'm going to show you how we're going to make our final product of our Parfleche envelopes. We've started with our envelopes. They're ready to go for today. But the first thing we're going to do to get them designed and put together is color our envelopes. So there's markers. If you have your own, that's fine. If you need to borrow any of mine, there's a bunch on the table by the window. But please make them colorful. Use geometric shapes. The entire front needs to be colored for sure. And then if you want, like this student did from last year, you can also do the back. Okay, so get them all colored. That's step one. After you've colored your envelopes, then you can move to putting the yarn on them, okay? Because we got to find a way to keep our envelopes together. We want a flap so we can wrap them around. So here's how this is going to work. You're going to put some hole punches on your envelope after it's colored. Okay, so on these flaps on the top, you're going to put 2 hole punches on each side. And then on the side of the envelope, going through both sets of paper here, you're going to put 5 hole punches. And I've done 5 hole punches on each side so you can see that. Okay, so it's colored, you now have your hole punches. And then what you're going to do is take yarn and you're going to weave it in on the sides of your envelope, and that'll help keep it together. So you'll do that on each side. And what you really want to do, and there's a variety of different yarns up here, but you're going to get 4 pieces of yarn. Okay, your yarn will be about, an arm length or so like this. So you're going to get 4 of these, like I said, and then go to your envelope, and for the sides, you're going to just weave your yarn in and out the side of the envelope any way you want. You can tie some knots or whatever, but just weave it through all of these holes and go in and out. And then you might want to tie it off, and then your extra, you can either let it hang or just tie it in a knot. It's just going to hold your envelope so it doesn't come open. And then with your other 2 pieces of yarn, you have these flaps on the top. Just put it through each of the holes and let it kind of hang down. If you want to tie that in a knot so it doesn't come loose behind that, you can tie a little knot, and then these are just going to hang down like this and make it look all pretty and cool and stuff. Okay, so after that, you should be done, and I want you to hand these in. If you don't finish today, you can keep them with you, work on them over the weekend if you want, or maybe I'll give you a little extra time when we get back to class next time. We can wrap them up then. You could also work on these in transitions class. Okay, but really don't worry about it being perfect. Be creative, make it the way you want to make it. It's a creative way to make these Parfleche envelopes the way you want to make them. So if you've got some great ideas, go for it. We also have some beads on the tables that we've got some students that have donated. Really appreciate that. So on some of these long strings, you can put some beads in here if you want. Tie a knot on the bottom so they don't fall off, and let the beads kind of hang. Again, that's entirely up to you. The whole design of this envelope and what it's going to look like is up to you. So be creative, have fun with it, and best of luck. See ya.